Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from whatever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, from the government that we have had in this country, all the way from the Kenyatta, you come to Moi, Kibaki, Uhuru, and now William Samoei Ruto. The most indisciplined and disguising government is this one of William Samoei Ruto. During Kenyatta era, there was a lot of discipline in cabinet and even those members of parliament. You come to Moi, very disciplined. To an extent, even those who are serving under Moi, when you are seen drinking in public, people like Musalia Mudavadi, they were being called in boardroom meeting for a proper discipline and lecture. So they would never try to do it in public. That was just only drinking. But now, look on the people who are working with William Samoei Ruto. Those who are working closer to William Samoei Ruto. If they're not punching people, they are in another drama somewhere in Dubai. If it's not so, we are being treated to what we saw yesterday from Millicent Omanga. Remember what Karen Nyam did in Dubai with Samido and the other wife, a member of parliament in the Senate. Then UDA part called for a discipline. We don't know how it went. And now, the most that one is what we were treated to yesterday. Millicent Omanga. The question is, once you become a civil servant, what picture are you bringing out? Okay, we have no problem with the Millicent Omanga enjoying her time in a manner in which she would like to do so. That's her own private life. But then when it comes to me, to public, what picture do we learn from there? Because here, already we are talking about her family because she has a family. What about the husband? What about the children? What about the people who have been seeing her as a leader? They are being treated they are being traumatized with the kind of videos that was trending yesterday. If it was in another country, Millicent Omanga would have resigned. But as of now, she's still there. Instead, she came out with another message and quoting the Bible. But her conduct is not good. The question, and you know, when you see people misbehaving, sometimes you also question their leader. Because I don't think such things will happen in Uhuru Kenyatta's government and he goes silent. Uhuru would have fired someone. It will not happen. But now, William Ruto is there. We saw Sylvana Sosoro beating people. Didmas brother was doing the same. We are talking about Karen Nyam, and now it is right in his cabinet. The people he appointed directly in the cabinet. What character will our children learn from this kind of behavior? And I saw some people from UDA side trying to defend her, something that no one would buy into. Mike Sonko tried to do it. It never held. Karen Nyam came out just to confirm exactly what happened. And because there was no way Millicent Omanga could defend herself, she came with a Bible verse. So it really happened. And now it is being confirmed, going by what Sonko has shared, the person who did it is a boyfriend from Tanzania. Hata huyo naye atumia akili ya kuzaliwa. How do you record someone? Alafu unakuja una leak after having great time with the person, which is wrong also. We condemn that. But again, we are talking about Millicent Omanga because she is a civil servant in the office. So just look on how UDA was trying to, what Mike Sonko posted earlier. This is what he said. Stop being that minded. Let's not spoil our CAS dignity. I remember very vividly on this day, the Honorable CAS was away on official duty when she called me. We briefly spoke when she told me she had a running and a bloated stomach, and I advised her to take club soda or salt and hot water, then lie on her stomach all night. You see, it's drama. Here, she seems to be following the instruction I gave, innocently lying on her stomach, resting after a long day of tree planting and working for this country that she loves so much. She even took the extra piece of advice when I told her to make sure she is free so that she can pass gas in that position. Even as you can see from the photo, the bed sheets are still well spread, clearly showing that no vigorous activity had taken place. So you see, Sonko is sharing drama here. But then, Karen Nyam was just encouraging Millicent Omanga, and this is what Karen Nyam said. Yes, I have seen the video, Munanitumia. There is absolutely nothing to be ashamed of there. We have all been sleeping but naked at some point. What is the big deal? The focus must immediately shift from the woman to the fool taking that video. Kwani wewe ni mtoto? What is your intention? There are a woman you can't bring down. Shenzi kabisa wewe. In fact, nimesikia wakisema anakaa fiti sana. Mimi, Kelvin Shaban, ameniambia ata struggle ka nugu nayo. Keep your head up, Honorable Millicent Omanga, CAS. And Millicent Omanga came with a tweet, and this is what she said. Behold, I have given you authority to tread on serpent and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall hurt you. Luke 10:19. Blessed day, peeps. And the bombshell came in from Mike Sonko later. This is what Mike Sonko shared. To confirm indeed, there was a man who recorded CAS, and seemingly these people were there to enjoy. But then, this is what he's saying. The late Roy Kohado, who released my photoshopped photo with Shebesh, died in a photo road accident in Rongai. Even this bagger, Peter Noel Msangi, who intended to spill more juicy video and photos of CAS, will meet his fate soon. Karma is a bitch. Now you can see the man who recorded Millicent Omanga. This person seemingly is not a Kenyan citizen, because I also read some comments from someone. It is not here. Even if you follow through the comment, you will learn that this person is a Tanzanian, but seemingly they have been in a relationship with Millicent Omanga. So he must also be very careful in as much he did this heinous act. Because kama ako hii Kenya, then he is not safe also. Remember, Millicent Omanga is Assistant Minister for Defense. That means she is in a position of influence. So it is confirmed Millicent Omanga was involved in that act in the videos you have seen trending on social media. I saw the video also, and there's no way you can say that that was not Millicent Omanga. She was still in the same dress when she was planting the trees. Then from there, she went to enjoy herself, maybe in a hotel somewhere. Then someone spilled out the bill. maybe to injure her reputation. And yes, to some extent, it has been injured because now it has turned to subject of discussion here. People are now discussing Millicent Omanga's conduct. If she was applying for a job, maybe as sitting in a National Assembly committee for vetting, then such questions will be raised. And in the future, such questions will be raised in such a meeting if she will apply for such a job again. How will she respond to this? Because the big question is the image that Kenyans will see, the perception Kenyans will have about her, and the cabinet in which she will be serving. Because as of now, people are questioning William Ruto's cabinet because of the conduct of some people who are serving in that cabinet. So when you see William Ruto's cabinet, this is the first thing that comes to your mind. And sometimes, as I said, a leader means a lot. When you are so much disciplined, then the people who will serve under you will be so much disciplined. I'm sure if Millicent Omanga was serving under Uhuru Kenyatta or Kibaki or Moi, such things will not be happening in this country. She will be extra careful. But now it is happening because then that's how we can say William Ruto has allowed his people to operate. So, number one, Millicent Omanga should come to public to ask for to apologize to the public. Because now, how will people in Uganda, Tanzania, and elsewhere in the continent talk about the image of ministers serving in a city in the current government of William Samoei Ruto? Oh, huyu ndio minister wa ile serikali ya yule minister wa Kenya. So that the image of Kenya going outside. Huyu ndio minister mwenye anasabu kwa cabinet ya William Ruto. Huyu minister ni wa Kenya, wa serikali ya Kenya. So when she get out to other country, that is a discussion, and that is the image of Kenya out to the world. That's why we are here to talk about this thing. If not, she will not be a subject of discussion. So for me, I'm seeing a CIS who is belittling the government, who is tainting the image of the government of Kenya. And even UDA party as up to now, and this Kenya Kwanza government, should have called Millicent Omanga for a disciplined purposes. They must question her. Why is she allowing such things to happen? We have children who would want to emulate from some of these leaders. But then when they see such videos coming out, so what are you teaching them? To take it just as a normal thing? That's wrong. So this is the kind of government we are having, and more is going to come.